Test, 1, 2, live. Mr. Piano, $CarltonMoxley. I got a little glare behind my head here, but that's the proper light. Let's see if we can move it over. It's supposed to be behind, in front of you, actually. Maybe I can. Let's see if we can move it. Move this. Oh no! Let's see. Can I move it? It's not permanently put here. Let's see. Yeah, I can move this. So I have a long cord on it too. Yeah. Move this clean over to the front. It's supposed to be. I don't want it in my face though, but it's supposed to be in my face so we can get a better clean. Let's see. That's in my face for real though. Let's see. Go right here. Right here. Let's see how I look. It's supposed to be facing me. Because that's why movie stars wear sunglasses. I don't think this light's gonna turn my eyeglasses dark though. Let me see, I'll pull my sunglasses out anyway, just in case. Plus, you can get a look to see how they're gonna look. These Circus Mind show me how to fix these glasses. If they get too bright, I can always throw those on. Yeah, peace and grease, peace and hair grease, peace and love. Welcome to the channel, Mr. Piano $. We're only gonna do 7-minute segments. We'll do 7-minute segments and we're gonna sign off and come right back each time. Let me move this over a little bit more. I just swapped out my keyboard. I just swapped out my keyboards, so I'm going to be doing a lot of adjusting. Here, I can reach my foot pedal and my footrest. I have a footrest down here. That's good enough. And the headset. I like the headset, the wireless. Coming in, I'm going into the Phantom, y'all. I don't have no keyboard shortcuts, do I? Yeah, I do have some kind of keyboard shortcuts. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I have keyboard shortcuts. Let me get my screen back up too, in case I want to show you the logic. I was running behind, so in order to get move on to the next meal, did a smoothie. I put my lunch in a smoothie. Chicken, greens. I threw it in a smoothie so that I can keep moving. So I can keep everything moving along. So thank everybody for subscribing to the shorts. See if somebody's watching besides me. I think I know who that is. He always signs in. I think he just signed in and just let it run, and Yeah, I think he just signed me in. I think he turns on my YouTube and then mutes it and goes about his business, I think. But that's good. I used to do that to people when I was watching people. I would go on their channel. I did it with my nephew. I would go on their channel and I wouldn't stay and watch. I'd just leave that window open on my computer and I would mute it so YouTube can see that it was one person watching that person. We have 487 subscribers. All we need is 13 more subscribers. And so if you haven't subscribed, 13, it takes, I'm not going to complain, but I am anyway. I get the shorts, I get thousands of viewers on the shorts, and I get like it has to be like 8,000, sometimes really 10,000, one subscriber out of 10,000 viewers. Because I know I had a good 4,000 viewers. Anyway. I put too much pink sea salt in there. I know I can put some water in there with that. Put too much pink sea salt. But let's looky. Yesterday my Phantom was acting up with Logic. The when I switched this, every MIDI command would switch the scenes in Logic. So here's Logic right here. You know what I can do though? Since I had this big giant screen, I can put my mixer. You know what? You can have this so you can have your mixer too. You can have your cake and eat it too. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna do this like this, and I'm gonna slide the mixer over here, so you can see the mix window. Also, mixer MIDI and church modes. So we have our mixer. Put the mixer down at the bottom. Excuse me. I don't drink enough water at night. So we're going to get into Logic. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to get into Logic. And we don't need to see a lot of the edit window. We don't need to see a lot of this edit window. Just enough to see if one, I can stroll. That's the smallest thing. That's the smallest that's going to get. So mix window and edit window. And excuse me, I need to mute my microphone when I get ready to call. There. I just reach up and mute my microphone. I had a serious sinus drain from that smoothie, man. That comes from not drinking enough water at night. But let's see. Like I said, that's let me move this over here so I can see what I'm doing. We need to be able to see what y'all looking at while I'm doing this. Okay. Okay, there we are. That's Logic. The only thing you're not going to be able to see is the plug-in windows. When it gets interesting, I'll pull up the plug-in window and see. Matter of fact, I'll probably pull the camera. If it really gets really interesting, I go like I'll do like this. If it gets where you need to see the windows, I'll pull this up like this. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that so you can see what I'm looking at. You don't need to see the keyboard right now. I'm not going to be playing anything. Right? Okay. All right. So we're going to be right black, and we've been 10 minutes. I want to keep everything down at least 7 minutes, or 3 minutes, or 7 minute shots. So peace and grease. Right black.